Hey everyone, my name's Jacqueline Curry. Welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. I wanted to do a talk today about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I find that in my practice, oh my gosh, come on, let's go. Sheesh. All right, this is Juan, everybody. If you don't know Juan, here he is. Okay, look, I find that in my practice and in the realm of what I do as a therapist for years and years and years, I find that I keep meeting parents who often tell me just point blank, my child is needy. No matter what age their child is, usually it's under 9 years old. I don't often hear this about teenagers, but it can happen in the teenage years. Neither here nor there. So look, if you find yourself saying, hey, my child is needy, complaining about it, feeling as if you can never satisfy that child's needs, you really need to visit Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Just Google it. I want to start at the beginning of the pyramid and just let you know one by one what each level is. I'm just pulling it up here online. And so I always forget one. So there's 5, all right? We have physiological needs, that is safety needs, putting a roof over the child's head, feeding the child. We have emotional needs, meeting the need to appease their emotional voids. You know, hopefully they don't lead to voids, but oftentimes in adulthood, I find that, you know, a lot of adults had voids as children. So we have emotional, physiological. We also have safety needs, okay? So a lot of children may feel as if their safety needs are not met when they're very young. It doesn't occur to them until they get older, and then this manifests itself in adult relationships. We have the belongingness and love needs. Here's where we see small children, maybe the father was outside of the home or the mother was missing from that environment, and you can see it play out in adulthood and adult relationships, all right? So we have esteem needs, that's the last one, the self-esteem, the prestige, the feeling of accomplishment, all right? So let's start at the top. Self-actualization. With self-actualization, achieving one's potential, including creative activities. All right. So you have the little girl who always wants to create something. She wants to do her nails. She wants to learn how to do makeup, do her hair. The thing here is, even though society tells us that certain elements of that are far beyond her age and maturity level, you need to allow this child to creatively express themselves. Do not stop them from doing that. Of course, you don't want them going to school with a face full of makeup and, you know, trying to do their hair alone when you have 5 minutes to get out the door. No, but steadily remind them, hey, it's great that you're working on this. Maybe buy them a wig stand and some wigs to cut up and whatever. You find them cutting their Barbie doll's hair. Do not scold them for cutting the doll's hair. Instead, figure out a way around that. Oh, you like to do hair? Let's do this. This is something you can do in the realm of play. All right. So we have that. We have self-esteem needs. Prestige, the feeling of accomplishment. Here we have the male child who competes in sports, and the father is reminding him whenever he comes in second place that second place is a first place loser. There are fathers that do this. I've seen it a lot in my military friends, not saying all people in the military do this, but I've seen it in my friends who have been or are in the military. Oftentimes they joke about it, but I know there's a lot of honesty at the bottom or at the brim of those jokes. All right. So we don't want to, you know, invalidate any sense of accomplishment that our children has. All right. So it manifests itself later on in friendships, adolescent years, teenage years, then later in adulthood. Okay. So you have that child who steadily needs validation from other people, and we don't want that. All right. So we have the belongingness and the love needs. Obviously, period, point blank. We see this a lot in what? Women in adult relationships. They did not have their love needs met. It doesn't matter if it's the male parent or the female parent. One of their parents failed to meet their need. Who has a child that's always hugging on them, always wanting to kiss on them and be affectionate? I got a kid like that, and I'm not always in the mood for it, but I'm trying to get better at letting him know, hey, can you ask me when you need this from me? Ask me if you need a hug. Ask me if you need affection. Ask me if you want to sit down and watch a movie with me instead of making mommy gas, because mommy is not always naturally in the mood for that, but I will make time for you. So there's that. Safety needs. Okay, so we've been over this. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. A lot of people who get into adult relationships, you can see the manifestation of the fact that maybe the safety needs were not met when they were younger. Here we have the adolescent growing into young adulthood for women, right, who are looking for security, whether it's financial, shelter, whatever else. and real stability in relationships. And it's not just because they're stable and they want an equal partner. Sometimes it's they want somebody to take care of them because they lacked that when they were younger. Okay, lastly, we have physiological needs: food, water, warmth, and rest. So everyone needs this. These are the basic human needs. If they're not met, they will manifest themselves later in adulthood. So we have people who are seeking that. We may have people that may have difficulty obtaining that because they were never taught how to do it. I hope that makes sense. I was trying to make this brief, but I want to get to all the details. That is it. If you have any questions, make sure you comment below. Again, that's Maslow's hierarchy of needs pyramid. That's what this is. You can find out more information about me at jacquelincurry.org. That's my personal website. Or you can follow me on Instagram at JACKEECURR. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.